Shalom, all praise to the Most High, YAHAWAH, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rubakadash, and I've understood Apostle of James, and to the bishops, the elders, and all the sincere brethren that labor in the truth that goes the world, and to all the sincere brethren and sisters that listen to the truth, and I pray this lesson be another edifying lessons to the flocks, and wherever the Most High want to hear this message, let it be heard. And before I begin the lesson, I will introduce the true name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the name means He exists, and the true name of the Son is YAHAWAH HaMashiach, which means the Redeemer or the Deliverer, and is only coming to redeem His people, which is the nation of Israel. And into those Israel that identify them as the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, the so-called Native Americans, were scattered in all four corners of the world, and it looks like that nations also practice the custom of the other nations. And with that, that would be it for the introduction of the lesson. And the title of the lesson today is Yahawah will wipe away all tears. And we're going to see that in the book of Revelation 21:4. And I'm going to get it right now. So when we're in the kingdom, the heaven Father Yahweh is going to wipe away all our tears, basically. So I'm going to get it right now. And it says, Revelation 21:4, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. So we no longer will be in a tearful state. The only tear we're going to have in the kingdom is basically going to be tears of joy, basically. That we're going to be happy. Why won't there be any more tears for us? Because we no longer will be suffering anymore. We're not going to be catching hell. We're not going to have any. We're not going to be under anyone's submissions. We're not going to be in a sorrow state. All those things that we're going through right now, we ain't going to be like that in the kingdom, man. We're going to be in forever in happiness. And there shall be no more death. We are not going to be have any more death. One of the reasons we are people always tearing or crying, because we know Jake's always crying when they have a close one that died, because we are caring people. And when you see Jake funeral, man, oh Lord, man, you see screaming, yapping, and like you go to any other, Jake don't normally go on any other people funeral, but when you looking at an Edomite funeral, they don't even care if a close one die. But Jake, oh Lord, man, they be screaming their lungs out. Guess what? In the kingdom, we ain't gonna be in that state anymore. There's not gonna be any death. Your grandma, is not gonna die. Your grandpa, your brother, your sister, your mother, your friends, anyone that's close to you, they're not gonna die. They're gonna be living forever and ever like yourself. Neither sorrow. There won't be any more sorrow. All those people, you see people getting sorrow every day. They're getting sorrow from their jobs, from their family, from anything basically. There's not gonna be that anymore. No crime, and again, no more crime. Only crying is going to be the crying of happiness. Tears of happiness. That's what we're going to have. There shall be, and neither shall there be any more pain. We are not going to have any more pain. Like a lot of us, we have back pain, knee pain, ankle pain, hip pain, any sort of pain, shoulder. No more pain for us at all. That's not going to be something going to happen anymore. Because why? We're going to have those immortal bodies, man. Those bodies that is strong. There's nothing. That's not gonna be any illness in it. And the only reason we get this kind of illness is because we are sinning. For the former things are passed away. The former things are passed away, which means all the things that we witness in this life is gonna be a long history, or a long forgotten history. All those things gonna be the past. Basically, you're gonna be like, "What? Did I used to go to something like that?" So you're not gonna remember. It's gonna be a bygone history, basically. And I'm going to get the next one is going to be Isaiah 25. What was that? Isaiah 25 and 8. And he says, He will swallow up death forever. The sovereign Lord, which is basically the Heavenly Father Yahweh, will wipe away all tears. So why would He swallow death forever? Because right now the only reason we're dying because we're sinning against the Heavenly Father Yahweh. We know sin is a transgression of the law. Since we transgress from the law, because you have to remember, when Adam, one of the things He told Adam is He gave Adam eternal life. But since Adam fell, since Adam started sinning, that's when he cut. That's when Adam started dying. And as generation pass, our lifespan getting shorter and shorter, and we start dying, and people become more and more wicked, basically. So basically, that's the last enemy we're gonna have to conquer: death. So basically, the heaven for Yahweh will swallow up death forever. The sovereign Lord, which is Yahawah, will wipe away all tears. He's going to wipe away all our tears. He will remove forever all insult and mockery. So we're not going to be insulted people anymore. We're not going to be mocked. Like everybody's mocking us. They don't take us serious. Like right now, even though we are Hebrew Israelite, we're telling people in the world that that's who we are. Guess what? They laughed at us. They scoff at us. They're like, you guys, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you're going to tell me you're the special people of the Lord? Nah, get out of here, man. So the world don't believe us when we say stuff like that, man. But guess what? When the heaven for the Yahweh Bashmi Ashai send his son Yahweh to redeem us, the world gonna know who we are. As a matter of fact, even some of our people don't believe that. They laugh at us also. So all those gonna wipe away. All those labels that the Esau and the rest of the world put onto us, man. Those labels gonna be gone. You know, in the kingdom, everybody gonna know who are the Israelite against his land and his people. He's gonna remove all those insults against his land and also his people. The Lord has spoken, and he said the hand for Yahweh has spoken, man. So that's it for the lesson, man. I pray that as an edifying lesson so the flocks, and for the most I want to hear this message that will be heard. And with that, I'd like to say shalom.